Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH BaHashem, YAHAWASHI BaHashem, Ruach double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the mighty Akim Wakwafim who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity, as well as a speckled bird that may look like the other nations but are actually Yasharallah. This is Brother Kawakab coming at you with another lesson. Today's lesson, it's on, because I saw this video. I'm not going to play the video, like, it's just a waste of time, but I saw this video, not really, but you get the point. I saw this video on my suggested feeds. I don't know why I got this suggested to me, but whatever, they always be showing me stuff that I just don't know why they're doing it. But over here, this is a perfect example of what's the word? The amazement and the mysteries, the secrets that YAHAWAH still has, even on earth. That's what I want to say. Even on earth, there's still things that we just don't know yet. All right. So as a result of that, that's where I'm making this video, because it is amazing to see how YAHAWAH still has secrets, not just, how is the kingdom of heaven going to be, are we going to be able to see what YAHAWAH looks like, and all these different things, rather than just it being that. It's taking a step further, where there are secrets that are even on the earth that we don't know yet. There are there's something everywhere. All right, people haven't been able to go through the depths of the earth, because the depths in the ocean are so heavy or whatever, that they don't have any submarines that allow for deep sea submersion. Okay, so as a result of that, that's where you got stuff like this. And even then, because there was this one video, I think it was a video. There was this one, a video that I saw. Not a video. It was a report that I saw where they said that there was this gigantic ass eyeball from a gigantic ass creature that they had seen. They couldn't, obviously in the deep dark of the ocean, they couldn't properly see the whole body, but they did see a giant eyeball that was bigger than their submarine and stuff like that, according to their reports. And it's stuff like this that goes to show just how amazing YAHAWAH is in that regard, where he even shows. Actually, let's get some of these precepts, because there's this Job chapter 14 verse 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. Basically, there are limits that man cannot break through. There are limits that the Lord made. You're not allowed to go into outer space, or maybe not outer space, but you're not allowed to visit another planet, or whatever bullshit stuff like that. All right, there are certain things that just remain a mystery, because YAHAWAH intentionally limited Esau's intelligence and understanding on things, or he capped out the understanding. So, like, say for example, on a scale of 1 to 100, okay, there's 100 meaning all the understanding in all the worlds and stuff like that. The Lord YAHAWAH probably capped Esau's thing out at 1 or even 10, or let's just say 10 for the sake of the thing. So, like, Esau is currently at, let's say, 4. All right, and then as a result of that, he's trying to go further and further, but he can't make it past 10. But he's not even at he's not even at 10 right now. All right, so that's basically a bit of what was going on, what's going on here, which I wanted to kind of show that, which this video definitely inspired me to do that. All right, so with that, these things, like, perfect example, by the way, I just spoke on this. These things kind of do scare me in a bit, because it's just like these creatures are so are huge. Like, I don't know if you've seen, like, I don't know, One Piece, for example, where they show those gigantic ass sea creatures, but the sea creatures actually surface, but it shows stuff here where it's underwater, where the sea creatures don't surface. All right, so let's listen to a bit of what she's saying.
Below all this ice that had been completely sealed off from the rest of the world for 15 million years. How? And is there something alive in there? Creatures that have been evolving separately from the rest of the planet for 15 million years? So scientists started searching for more of these secret lakes. And as they did, they realized there is way more going on under Antarctica than we ever thought.
So yeah, like that's the thing. They're realizing that there's stuff that they just don't understand. And I kind of want to put a pin and say that maybe it's not a matter of evolving. I don't really like to use that term. Obviously, in simple terms, maybe that is a possibility, but I just kind of find it a bit. What's the word? Not necessarily believable, but probable. I feel like, and I think that that's a thing where there can definitely be creatures whose lifespan aren't limited to what we know for certain. Because, as a matter of fact, let's see, what creature has the longest? The glass sponge. So, which, funnily enough, it's a sea creature. So a sponge has a lifespan of over 10,000 years. So who's to say that with these sea creatures, that there's not more creatures that can live for even longer and have not been alive for even longer? Biologically immortal, the immortal jellyfish, biologically immortal black coral. Oh, so this basically lives forever. The jellyfish lives forever, and I'm kind of afraid to look at this, but well, fuck, that's crazy. All right, but yeah, like, you get the point, and this is how YAHAWAH, like, also take note that definitely these are sea creatures. Let me go back. I think the third one, black coral, clams, Greenland shark. So yeah, these are all sea creatures. Funnily enough, apparently it doesn't seem like land animals. Why is this not deleting? It doesn't seem like any land animals are able to live for that long, apparently, but still, like, that's still impressive. Like, the Lord established these creatures and stuff like that. So who's to say that these more giant creatures or whatever haven't been alive for thousands, if not more, of years? All right. So again, like, this is how things are, and this is the beauty of YAHAWAH's creation. All right. So with that being said, Job 41 verse 1. Canst thou draw out Leviathan with a hook, or his tongue with a cord which thou lettest down? And I don't know if you know about Leviathan, because they oftentimes use Leviathan in many different forms of media, and they show the one there's different iterations that they use to illustrate its shape and stuff like that. So yeah, Leviathan. It looks like, okay, whatever. Let's just go back. Anyway, you get the point. Leviathan, this gigantic ass creature. Every iteration I've seen and heard about, they've always made Leviathan to be some ginormous creature, and as a result of that, like, that's what we have. That's the understanding that I have, where yeah, it's most likely ginormous, and this is also an implication to its size, where how you know how people fish to catch sea creatures and fish and whatever. You would think that, oh yeah, Esau might think, oh yeah, I'm gonna go catch that heavy ass gigantic ass fish or whatever, but no, it's impossible. And even then, we have the understanding, like the blue whale is the biggest creature ever, but it might be more than that. All right, because we don't know. Not even now, Esau is discovering more and more creatures. All right, and as a result of that, how much more the creatures that they were not able to discover because of the deeper depths in the ocean that they can't explore. So as a result of that, that's where you have stuff like the Leviathan and stuff like that, and also the Behemoth. I don't know if you know about Behemoth, but Behemoth, there's some Final Fantasy iterations and stuff like that, but apparently there's also Behemoth, which actually let's just take the time to actually look for that Behemoth. All right, so even over here in the same book, previous chapter, Job 40 verse 15, behold, now Behemoth, which I made with thee, he eateth grass as an ox. Okay, so apparently the Behemoth is what, herbivore. That's an interesting thing. Let me see. Let's just Bible. Oh wow! So again, like this goes back into people's perception. So obviously we haven't seen no Behemoth before, all right. But what happened is that these behemoths, because of Job 40 verse 15, the potential. Okay, I'm not saying that it is the case, but the potential implication is that the behemoth is actually a herbivore type creature rather than a carnivorous type creature, because again, as I said before, there is let me actually show you an example. This is what I would think, where you have this cat familia like creature, all right, rather than some herbivore looking creature, which I think, through the scriptures, Job 40, it says, behold, now Behemoth, which I made with thee, he eateth grass as an ox. So he eat herbivore. Herbivores don't often really have those sharp fangs and stuff like that. So it doesn't. Its features wouldn't be sharp and menacing as this is. So this is something that is obviously made different for the sake of media, but the flip side of that is over here, something that is potentially more realistic, being something that is more akin to, I don't know, a giraffe, maybe an elephant, or whatever else. Okay, so these are the distinctions, or as it says, maybe it's more like an ox, as the thing implies. He eateth grass as an ox, so maybe the closest thing to it is an ox. All right. So as a result of that, that's where you kind of got this. where again, like these are a part of and I'm not saying that this is these are the descriptions of Behemoth and Leviathan. I'm just telling you, kind of showing you, sharing with you the mysteries that YAHAWAH has not yet revealed onto us in general, but we're still waiting for it to pop up. Now, Luke chapter 8 verse 17, for nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad. And this is the thing here. These are the secrets that we're waiting for. We want to see. I'm interested in seeing Leviathan, even though I don't fuck with the sea. I'm interested in Behemoth. All right, I think that would be an interesting thing. Hell, I'm actually interested in most of the new undiscovered wildlife, be it or aquatic life, just simply because just seeing it once is something that's interested me. That has always interested me. I even saw this one vulture that I feel like this is like, I don't think that this is normal. That's what I'll say. I feel like this is definitely a creature, a strange creature, and I'll show you, because it's not, what's the word? It's not, oh shit, I accidentally clicked this. It's not, it seems abnormal, all right? Bear with me one moment so I can. Takes her own life over a white man. Miss Saigon, Asian woman, takes her life over a white man. I'm not saying an Asian person and a white person cannot fall in love, but I'm saying that media and storytelling impact. Here, so here's the creature. Timestamp, thankfully, by me. This is strange, and I've never seen. I basically went and I did ChatGPT, and it never gave me anything that looked like this. It looks like this thing's legs are humanoid and stuff like that. So this is strange, and these creatures are so, like, this is an example of, like, potentially, like, the Lord slowly revealing his hand, slowly revealing his secrets. All right, so let's see.
What is that? It's a LEVI.
That, so again, like, this is it's, and it looks big. It looks tall. I've never known. Hold on. What is the height of vulture? 2 to 4, so 5 feet. All right. What's the average? So okay, yeah. Wait, what are the bigger things? Himalayan vulture. Let's see. Let's just see if this is it. No, it's not. But yet they're like, that's what I'm trying. This is what I'm like. This is what I'm saying. Like, I'm over here looking at stuff like this. I'm over here trying to find out, like, what is this creature supposed to be? Where's the information? Like, is this actually a known creature? But instead of that, I'm over here getting conflicting information. All right. Last one, and I'll stop. Again, face is different, legs different. So again, like, how is it that what it, like, that's the thing, like, what is this? What it baffles me. It baffles me. But anyway, continuing on. 2 Ezra chapter 13 verse 52, and he said unto me, like as thou canst neither seek out nor know the things that are in the deep of the sea, even so can no man upon earth see my Son, so those that be with him, but in the daytime. So basically, men in general, we are never going to be able to see the depths of the sea, see all of the lands of the earth, see all those minor details. You think, oh, you can just Google, you can do this, you can do that, whatever. And even with the whole Bermuda Triangle, I don't even know if people said that no one's ever made it into the Bermuda Triangle and lived or some shit like that. I don't know, but like this is a perfect example of these secrets that Yahawadah has, but man can't solve them, or man gets locked away from them and all that stuff. So that goes to show the amazement of Yahawadah, where he's still able to lock away secrets. All right. So yeah, so with that, bear with me, Slaki, the thing is lagging. So with that being said, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, Ba'Hashem, Rakwakwadah, double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone of our Shalom.